Ladies, let me ask you a question. How many of you have a skincare routine that you do faithfully, day in and day out? How many of you have acids incorporated in your skincare, day in and day out? Well, I do, and I'm going to show you some of the acids that I like and some of the ones that have changed the game for me. If you want to see that, come on, let's go. Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. I am Tanya Cortez, and today I have a special video. Today we're going to be talking about skincare. The most important thing in any kind of beauty regimen is skin, right? And so we're going to be talking about some of the acids that I use in my skin to kind of help me get some of the results that I'm trying to get and results that I have gotten since using them. Now, usually when people mention acids, people automatically think, it's going to hurt, it's going to peel my skin off. Not that kind of acid. There are so many different acids that are good for your skin and that help certain areas of your skin. Like once you get in your mid-30s, depending, your mid-30s and up, you might start to see some problem areas. You might start to see a little bit of wrinkles, little fine lines, some hyperpigmentation, some dryness, just different things that you can notice with your skin. Me, on the other hand, I have severely oily skin. I have open pores, hyperpigmentation, and I do have fine lines and some wrinkles, right? They're fine wrinkles, they little wrinkles, but they're wrinkles. So there are areas, of course, that I concentrate on so I can try to make my skin look as good as possible. I wear a lot of makeup. I wear foundation. I love foundation. So you can't put, beautiful foundation on a bad canvas. So you got to take care of the base layer of your skin so that your foundation looks good, right? Right. All right. So we're going to get started because I don't want this video to be too long. The acids that I'm talking about initially, some of the acids that I use are with the Ordinary brand. And those are my favorite. I like them. They're affordable and they get the job done. There is one that I've just started using, so I won't be able to give you, all the results on it. But for now, I'll just mention it to you. So the first one I want to show you, and this is, of course, by the Ordinary. And this is called the AHA 30% BHA 2% peeling solution. And this is what it looks like. Blood. It looks like blood. And I'll show you so that you can see. And this is my favorite. Okay, this is one of my favorite acids. Okay. So this is a peeling solution. This is $7.20. $7.20. And I'm going to tell you a little bit about what it is. It's an exfoliating solution to help fight visible blemishes and improve the look of skin texture and radiance. It works on normal, combination, and oily skin. It doesn't say anything about dry skin, so just keep that in mind. The concerns that you would have that is helping you to fix is blemishes, fine lines and wrinkles, dullness, and uneven texture. Now, some acids you use and you can use them for long periods of time and you don't see, results right away. I use this and I instantly see some results. Now, when I use this, okay, it does burn. It does not burn like, it's not going to make you like, oh, I got to take this off right now. It's not going to make you feel like that unless you have been irritating your skin to death. And if that is the case, then I wouldn't suggest using this right now. But what I do is I put a thin layer on my face. It tells you to leave it for 10 minutes only. And you will start to feel it if you leave it a little bit longer. So usually I tell everybody to use it as the directions say. Until you start knowing how it affects your skin. Then I know people that leave it on there longer than that. I don't leave it on there longer than that. When I take it off, you'll notice that your face is a little red, but it will go away. But I do notice that my face looks smooth. The texture looks good. My pores look a little smaller. So I do see some benefits in this. And it has glycolic acid, which exfoliates the skin. It exfoliates the outer layer of the skin. It has lactic acid that also exfoliates the outside of the skin. And it also has salicylic acid, which exfoliates the inside of, the pores to reduce the congestion. And that's why it's so important to take your makeup off at night so your pores don't get clogged. You can get this at Sephora. And right now I'm looking at their website and it's sold out. So if that tells you anything, it's out of stock. Okay, and the next one is, of course, by The Ordinary. All of the ones that I'll show you today, except one, is from The Ordinary. And this one is niacinamide. And it's 10% niacinamide and 1% zinc. Okay, so this is what this one looks like. And this is the texture of it. And I tear this one up, as you can see. Niacinamide is like my favorite thing. And this is what this one looks like. A little thick. And let me tell you some of those vitals. What skin type it's good for is all skin types. And what it is, it's a high strength vitamin and mineral blemish formula with 10% pure niacinamide and 1% It reduces the appearance of skin blemishes and congestion. A high 10% concentration of this vitamin is supported in the formula by zinc to balance the visible aspect of sebum activity. So this is a B3 vitamin, okay? And the sebum, of course, is the oils that are in your pores that if they get too clogged, of course, again, you can get bumps and all that kind of stuff. So this helps with that. It has no parabens, no sulfites. The product is vegan and cruelty-free and formulated without alcohol, silicone, nuts, gluten, and fragrance. It doesn't smell like anything. A lot of these don't smell like anything at all. Okay, so how you would use this is you just apply a few drops in the morning and the evening after, after you clean your face and before you put any heavy creams on, like your heavy moisturizers and your night creams and all that kind of stuff. You put this stuff on before. And usually what I was told was the best rule of thumb is you put on everything the lightest first, and then you go from light to heavy. So your serums and your acids and all that kind of stuff will go first according to whether they're light or heavy. And then your creams and all of that stuff you do last. So they say that way it can penetrate more into your skin. So it doesn't have to kind of go over all of that moisturizer to try to get into your skin. So that was what I was always told. So this one is $5.90. And it's really affordable. All you need is a dropper. This will last you for a long time. I've had this for a long time already. I do keep it cool, but it's lasting me for a little bit. And these are repurchases, except one. The next one is called, this is one of my favorites also, and it's called the Buffet. And this is what it is. And this is for all skin types as well. Normal, oily combination, dry, and sensitive. And this is $14.80. So what this is a multipeptide serum that has hyaluronic acid in it, amino acids, and bioderivatives to target, multiple signs of aging. So that's what this is for. It's solutions for dryness, fine lines and wrinkles, dullness, and texture. So this will help with all of that. You'll kind of start to see the difference. And like I said, I have a lot of texture on my skin, and it has gotten a lot better over the last 6 months because it was worse. Because, I wasn't always faithful. I'm not gonna lie, I wasn't always faithful with my skincare. Now, sometimes I would be faithful for months, and then there would be one time where I don't feel like it, and before you know it, I'm off to the races. I done fell off the routine, then I got to get back on. So, but it is getting, getting better. It's getting better. It's getting better. I'm working on it. So, this has been a game changer for me. It has helped with the texture of my skin, and it doesn't have any parabens, sulfates, or anything like that for it. But if you want to see the full ingredients list, then you can go to Sephora.com, and it does have that under The Ordinary. The way you use this is apply a few drops to the entire face in the morning and at night after you clean your face. The next one is hyaluronic acid, 2% plus B5. And this is what this one looks like. Let me show you the texture. All the bottles look the same. So I'm just going to show you what the texture is. And this is really thin. And this one actually won some awards because hyaluronic acid is just the bomb anyway. But I'm going to tell you a little bit about it for those who've never heard of it. It is good for normal, oily, combination, dry, and sensitive skin types. The way you would use it, you just apply a few drops over the entire face in the morning and at night before you use any heavy creams. It is a hydrating formula with ultra pure vegan hyaluronic acid. Okay, so it is vegan. If you're vegan, this is something that's good for you. So now, this is perfect for people whose skin is super dry. It's good for everybody. It has no oil, no alcohol, no silicone, no nuts, and no gluten. Real. And usually when your face stays hydrated, it can make it look nice and plump and youthful. That's why when you get older, you start liking those foundations that look more hydrating, because you want to make it look like your face is more plump and that kind of thing. And this is what helps you to obtain more water into your skin. I just started using this, so I can't really speak to it 100% yet, but I do know that I like it so far. This is from Mary Kay. It's called the Time-Wise Repair Revitalizing Radiance Facial Peel. And it's a peeling facial. And this is the bottle. This is the bottle. This is very, very gentle. Very gentle. It's $65. I have a Mary Kay consultant that I work with. I use some of their products, and she introduced me to this. It was a newer product. I decided to try it. You're supposed to leave this on for 10 minutes. After you wash your face, then you want to use this, right? And you want to moisturize after. But it says to leave it on for 10 minutes. But I'm hard-headed, and it was so gentle that I was like, you know, I'm getting ready to take this to the top. So I left it on for 20 minutes. Bold. So I left it on for 20 minutes. And when I looked in the mirror, it looked as if my skin just soaked it all up. I didn't even see it. It was like lotion or something. It doesn't burn. It doesn't tingle. I felt nothing. But when I rinsed it off, I could see instantly how pretty my skin looked. It felt soft. It just looked really pretty. It looked really pretty. I moisturized my skin, woke up the next morning, and I could see the difference just for that one time using this. So I use this like twice a week. I think it tells you that, to use it 2 times a week. You can use this 3 though. She did tell me that she uses it 3 times a week. But so far, I've only been using it twice because I also just started incorporating microdermabrasion into my skincare routine as well. So I don't want to like strip my face of every little bit of everything. Yeah, so I have some retinol, and this also has hyaluronic acid in it. We'll just go hyaluronic acid OD. But this is from CeraVe, and that's what it looks like, a little pump. I don't know where the top went, but retinol is always for fine lines and wrinkles, period. So anything you see with retinol in it, that's your best friend too. If you're starting to see some problem areas, you know, I mean, come on, let's be real. You know, when you start getting in your 40s and up, you know, I mean, we're going to grow old, right? If we're lucky. So we do want to try to do it gracefully. The wrinkles, we're going to have them. It's just trying to, you know, make them look as soft and try to prevent them from happening soon. You know what I mean? Trying to make them look, trying to last for a little while. So, you know, this is really good, but you only want to use this at night. You want to use anything with retinol at night because you don't want the sun to hit it. It's not, you shouldn't do that at all. And everything advises you not to do it in the daytime. Okay. So those are the acids that I use that I like so far. And I think that they have been making a difference in my skincare. And maybe you guys should, you know, try them. If you have ever tried acids before and you have some that you enjoy, put them below. I would love to try something. You know, I'm down for whatever. I will try anything on this little face of mine, anything that can help it. So, okay, ladies, thank you so much for watching. Please thumbs up this video, subscribe to my channel, and I will see you soon. Remember, wear your mask. Bye.